We have all seen companies with brilliant products suddenly collapse, while competitors with average ones go on to build empires. But these failures often stem from the invisible mechanics of the entire organization seizing up under intense pressure. As a company grows, it inevitably creates operational complexity. Every new department, a new product line, or a new employee adds a tiny bit of resistance to the daily routine. This friction can slow, and eventually stop, the momentum of a business. Moving past this friction requires more than a standalone innovation. It requires a synchronized master system where every part moves in concert. Regardless of a company's size or location, preventing operational collapse requires mastering 5 strategic decisions that are deeply interrelated. A business is best understood as a continuous flow of activities. For the organization to survive, that flow must remain uninterrupted. The first node is strategic planning. This organizational compass defines the specific path for bringing a company from its present to a desired future position. To transition, management must identify who is involved and assign specific responsibility for developing and implementing plans. But a strategic plan is only a concept until it is funded. This leads to the second node, financing decisions. Finance is the lifeblood of the organization. Funds must flow continuously for a business to commence operations, maintain them, and eventually fund expansion. Firms have to raise these funds from several different sources at a reasonable cost, ensuring they are used effectively to generate adequate profits. Together, planning and financing provide both the direction and the physical capacity for the business to move forward. Once the internal engine is funded, the business has to look outward to the consumer. This is the third node, market research and development. Global competition has increased due to industrialization and market liberalization. Surviving in this climate requires a full awareness of the marketing environment. This research dictates company policies, how they target customers, set pricing, handle sales promotion, and provide after-sales service. The fourth node, logistics decisions, handles the physical movement of material from the source of supply to the factory and to the customer. This requires an efficient system for order processing, transportation, warehousing, and inventory management. Marketing efforts and capital are wasted if the delivery fails. External success depends on how well these internal operations stay in sync. The fifth node functions as the optimizer for the entire system, technological decisions. Information technology allows managers to bypass friction by performing complex activities in less time and at a lower cost. High-quality executive decisions require very fast processing and transmission of huge masses of data. IT allows for this information to be collected and communicated quickly. Technology closes the ecosystem loop, turning raw data from logistics and marketing into insights that immediately inform the next round of strategic planning. When we look at the whole picture, we see all 5 pillars: planning, finance, market research, logistics, and technology, operating simultaneously and interdependently. A business is not just a collection of departments, it is a single organism. If you change your marketing approach to reach a new audience, it mandates an adaptation in your physical logistics to actually serve them. If you decide to upgrade your technological capabilities, you must adjust your financing decisions to fund that growth. This systemic rule applies whether the business is a solo entrepreneur or a global corporation. Enduring success is the result of maintaining this balance, ensuring every operational activity is consistent with the others to keep the process moving.